Breaking. Joy Reid gets fired from NBC. Finally, the witch is gone, man. We don't like these old bats. You know what I'm saying? I think promises made, promises kept. What y'all think about how that $5,000 sounding to y'all out here, man? I mean, like I said it last night. I don't think anybody's giving that money back. I don't think we're going to be getting any refunds on that refund. What y'all say about it? You know what I'm saying? Double tap the screen on the way in the door. You're now rocking with Mac. We ain't too sure. Those stories ain't true. This one is getting in the comments earlier. Tales from the pen. My boy Fred White says about time. Blatant racist. Ooh, baby. I agree. But before we take you to what's going on right now, we'll give you this short little clip of why. One of the reasons. 7 months ago, matter of fact, this went under the radar. We should show y'all why we don't like these people, man.
This weekend, but please, privileged, rich, white elected Democrats, you just keep publicly defenestrating your party leader and president to feed the media thirst for Democrats in disarray stories. Because
my man Anton says I hope she stacked the money, and you better have stacked your money. And even if, listen, you gotta think about it, right? MSNBC, they clean the house, but you gotta think MSNBC might not even exist after this is all over. All right, they gotta go too. Lansky, what's up, baby bro? You know what I'm saying? R. Henny, R. Janice, salute. Tales from the pen.
You're scared for your own seats, and apparently
Artist L. Morrison 03.1. That guy. Let me see if that's really artist.
We don't know how to campaign on a surging economy, high-tech jobs.
Me and Artist had a talk a couple of weeks ago about, you know what I'm saying, building his brand up. Maybe that's his new channel. Can you guys go see if that's the real channel?
Jobs and $35 insulin. I mean, you're the most important thing here, right? You and your donors, of course, not the actual voters in
Proud of salute.
Your party base who can't afford to see prices double on everything they buy due to Trump's China tariffs, and who would be the first
China tariffs that never happened. Never happened. See, all you gotta do that's called flexing muscle. When you flex muscle.
Ones fired from their federal civil service jobs under Project 2025 or
no 2025, none of these tariffs, nothing, none of this fear monger. This is why this bitch is going down. This is why she's going down. You know?
In the streets by Trump's stormtroopers if they protest.
Hey, Supreme, you said Joy Reid be speaking the truth. I mean, she ain't speaking that much truth if her ass got fired. And I don't listen to Fox News. You feel me? I listen to Box News. Remember, I was locked up once upon a time. Okay, that body joint is legit. Salute, Artist Morrison 03.1. Democrats playing the race cards against Democrats. Racists calling other races eating their own was inevitable. Now remember, this is 7 months ago. This is one of the reasons why this broad gets fired. Let me go over there sub 2 right now. Subscribe to number 9, Lightside TV. Tell thousands of people are getting fired from their jobs, and even white Republican voters are now calling out their Republican representatives about Trump's behavior and actions. More fake news. You know what I'm saying? They always, let me just tell you something, Mr. J Supreme, right? Let me just, because I don't know, for some reason y'all can't see it on YouTube, but I can see it on StreamYard, right? Listen to what I'm saying, right? There was a point where people will come to this channel and tell me, well, the Republicans are against what Trump is doing. I haven't met any of them. I only met Democrats. They say Republicans is doing it. You know, I'm neither Democrat or Republican, just for the record. Right, I told you I need you on these shows, man, because at nighttime it gets wicked over here. It's about to go there right now too, because a lot of people don't know that Joy Reid got fired. So you're gonna have a lot of left side lunatic motherfuckers coming over here, you know. Jay Supreme, I don't know about that. You know what? Listen, everybody's you always welcomed to hit the panel. You know what I'm saying, and share your intel. Democrats, elected Democrats, you just keep publicly demonstrating your party leader and president to feed the media thirst for Democrats in disarray stories. Michael, what's good, bro? Looks like you did a good job of losing your own seat, boo boo. All right, let's move the show right along. All right. Good morning, everybody, or grand rising. I was gonna do this video a little bit later tonight, but I said, you know what? I might as well work on my other channel for when I get some time today, and keep the content in. Tasha, good morning. Rusty Fingers, salute. Jay Supreme still says, I'm telling you, I saw it with my own eyes. Basically, you know, him saying Republicans. How do you know they was Republican? It doesn't matter what those little bit of people say. It matters what the polls are saying. You know, the real polls. And we run real polls over here too, right? Watch, I'm gonna show you something.
What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. This is breaking news, courtesy of the New York Post. If it isn't the joyless Reid, whose show is being canceled by MSNBC as the network makes major shakeups, it looks like diversity, equity, and inclusion wasn't even needed in order to identify the lowest hanging fruit and the shows with the lowest ratings. Now we all know.
Whoa, child! Oh, the axe is about to go down. It's been all over the news, not just NBC and MSNBC. See, I'm talking about CBS, NBC. You see the people in town halls calling out the Republic. Okay, these are facts. Now, my opinion, it's cool. It's cool. I mean, we covered that already. We've been covering that shit for weeks now, Jay. We have. We see a lot of fake news too. Because if I run a poll right now, and this is in real time. This is not, you know, who's who here by their votes. I'll put a vote up right now and ask you, do you think that Trump, matter of fact, is Trump doing a good job? And we'll see what happens in 20 minutes.
Before I even deep dive into this, we all knew that joyless Reid was absolutely horrible. Like, whoever decided that they wanted to bring this woman onto the platform and give her narratives and whatever speech.
It's Playboy said, it's sad to see these people lose their jobs and careers. I like Trump, but I don't agree with it. People have families to support, and it's like, man, we've been having families to support from the ground level forever, bro. We ain't been stealing money from the government. We ain't no fucking refugees. We not these illegal migrants. But when we do a crime, what we do? The fucking time, right? We do the crime, we do the time, right? There's a lot of people that been stealing money. You know, like a lot of dope dealers I know that been you know what I'm saying, like hustling. I know real bandits that actually just fucking take money. You know, When it's time to go to jail, they're not worried about their kids. They're not worried about if Rob from fucking the north side gets locked up and he's away from his kids. If you're doing crime, you're doing crime. Losing your job is just a small piece of that, bro.
Speeches that she could.
As much money as they stole, I hope they save some of that shit up. Just like this old broad. I hope she saved up her money, you know what I'm saying, to rebrand herself. It's almost as if y'all, like some people, don't realize that this dude's the president one way or another. At least he busted moves. First 30 days, he done cleared out half the shit that he said he was going to do. The first 30 days with the other motherfucker, Joe Biden, you feel me? That motherfucker was on vacation and hitting golf balls and shit. And terrible at golf. Terrible at golf. The fuck is that old man? Man, they didn't feel no sorrow for us. The money that they taking from the government, it looks like they about to put it in our pockets. So fuck them. That's it. Put some righteous people up in there. If you want to control the country, you should at least be righteous. This broad is out of here.
Regime, and
I'm not celebrating people losing their jobs. That's the last comment that you get. All right. Calm down, brother. You know what I'm saying? You want to hit the link? You want to talk to me in person? Here you go. I'm going to drop the link just for you. That way you ain't got to disturb the show telling me whatever you feel like telling me. I'm going to keep on going on with my narrative. That bitch is fired. The View is next. I'm not celebrating anything. I'm entertaining the people.
Couldn't wait to...
Just like she was entertaining the people with rhetoric and propaganda. And see nobody go over there and cancel her show then. Y'all couldn't do it. So MSNBC and Trump did it for the bitch.
Say some of the most negative things about Trump. We all knew that Joy Reid was trash.
Don't you think that's just bad business anyway? Talking down on the person that runs your country. If they used to say if you didn't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. You already got the spotlight. That means that your brand is making money off of hating on somebody else. Why wouldn't somebody want to see that person fired? If your whole thing is just putting propaganda on one person, get that bitch up out of here, man. That's right, Playboy. I agree. They need to stop sending that money. You absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
As a talent.
Let me just tell you something. Ukraine ain't no fucking, they ain't no walk through the park. Them Ukrainians are nasty son of a bitches. You seen what they did to those North Koreans, y'all? They sent drones over there, and these North Koreans was giving up. They play to y'all, but they want y'all to hear. But if you want to know the truth, you got to dig. Them Ukrainians, some savage motherfuckers, bro. That Zelensky, they was taking those drones, and you seen it in HD. Those drones now have cameras on them that you can see when they going up in tunnels and all that. They crawling up in there. They dropping bombs on these people. War is all about money, man. Okay? But right now, we got to fight with the poison in our own backyard.
And on-air talent. Now, she bites the dust just like everybody else. And now she has to pay the piper because the network is losing money as a result of keeping these diversity, equity, and inclusion hires on these platforms. But before I get into my whole...
Daisy coming in hot. She talking that shit we like to talk. I think I need to read that highlighted comment right there. Nobody's crying over Joy Reid, and they not gonna cry over that ugly ass Whoopi. Okay? Double tap the screen. Let's get the lights up. Or go to the top right and hit the 3 dots. We about to go down the rabbit hole, y'all. I hope you got your fucking seatbelt.
Talent and on-air talent. Now she bites the dust just like everybody else. And now she has to pay the piper because the network is losing money.
What's so sad is that y'all come here and y'all make it seem as if we're targeting somebody. You acting like this is the backward shit I'll be talking about. This is like a cheater telling you you're cheating. You know what I'm saying? Anybody ever tell you that you're cheating, they're cheating. Trust me when I tell you. If they ain't already doing it, they thinking about it. Okay? The shit that they're doing, they're accusing us of doing.
As a result of keeping these diversity, equity, and inclusion hires on these platforms. But before I get into my whole spiel about what I think makes sense, Joy Reid, let's just go into the article. And again, this is courtesy of the New York Post. MSNBC liberal, left-leaning, raging liberal, I might add.
Pay attention, y'all. Yeah, by Felicia is correct. That's the sentence outside. By Felicia. You know what I'm saying? And like I said in this comment over here, the view is shaking like Vegas crab dice out here. You know what I mean? This is not urban legend. Trust me, they should be.
Mainstay Joy Reid's show has been canceled as a part of a major overhaul by the network's new president.
Gemini in the building. Salute, twin.
Rebecca Cutler. Say it isn't so that a woman, Becky. No, you did not eliminate Joy Reid. You might get a new tangent. And we all know what they're going to do. They're going to do the same thing that everybody else does that tries to create a platform. They're going to come on over to the dark side and being an independent journalist. Actually, I'm not really so sure about that because most of the time women.
For real, man, they so fucking scared of Trump right now. Nobody going to want to touch her. Nobody, no network is going to be in their, no network in their right mind is going to touch her.
They don't necessarily branch off and do their own thing. I have to give a little bit of credit to Don Lemon. I really do. And I don't want to, but I have to be objective. And that even though I don't agree with Don Lemon's lifestyle, and even though I don't agree with the takes that Don Lemon has, I think he is absolutely wrong on most of the takes that he has. I have to give him some credit.
Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Look. Jay Supreme back, coming in hot. Delusional black people shaking my effing head. You see what I'm saying? We're delusional. We're dumb. We're Uncle Tom's. We're what else? What else? What else are we? We're voting for racist people. We like abuse. The Stockholm syndrome carriers. Like y'all don't understand. The shit that you talking to us. It bounces off of us and sticks to you. We don't hear you.
And that he did not let the fact
because it's so disrespectful. It's so like it's like waving and stuff. Like, and a lot of times, are you a straight man, Jay Supreme? Like, do you like women? Let me know.
Fired from CNN. It took him a little while to figure it out, but he didn't let the
fact that he got. I'm not being funny because most of the time it's like black gay men that want to come argue with me, you know? I'm not disrespecting you because I don't know. I just know your name. But I'm assuming that you are a black gay man, right? So you said that black shit to me. Like, you don't even know if I'm black or not. I'm Cambodian. You know what I'm saying? Cambodian. Drinking on Cambodian breast milk. You know what I'm saying? This is Cambodian breast milk, a.k.a. coffee.
Fired from CNN. Ultimately prevent him from creating his own platform.
19 salute.
And finding his niche, right? Just because I don't necessarily agree with him does not mean that he does not have a segment or an audience out there that may or may not be rocking with him. And he's seemed to have found his niche on social media, and he works. He really does work. And even though, again, I think that Don Lemon is a raging liberal, I don't agree with his lifestyle.
Raging mook.
The fact of the matter is men have a wherewithal within themselves to really push and to really grind and to come back to the inherent thing that we are, and we are hustlers. At the end of the day, we are hustlers. So I'm using him.
Speaking about hustlers, don't come here with that race hustling shit, you know what I'm saying? And trying to appeal to me because I'm your black brother. I'm not your fucking brother, okay? Most likely, I probably don't even like you, homie. I'm not your brother. My brothers, stand by me and make prayer with me, man. You ain't my fucking brother. You just somebody that wants to tell me something that you want me to believe. You just somebody that want me to be moved by you. Yo, they doing us bad as black people. They ain't do me bad. They must have did you bad. They ain't do my kids bad. What you did was allow yourself to accept bad options. Let's keep it real. Y'all niggas be fucking your money up You know, everything. You know what I realized is that we have people that mess everything up for their own selves and love to blame everybody else for the problem that they in. You got some people that sitting around still telling me about reparations. Nigga, I don't even know how to spell that shit. The fuck? Even if they did give me a reparation, I'll probably give it back to them. Let's keep it real, man. A gift for bruh. Nah. The fuck is you giving me a whole house for and a bunch of land? I ain't do shit. I ain't do nothing. What's in this house? I'm thinking this shit is laced with cameras, everything. What the fuck is in this free house? Yeah, I don't want no reparations. Y'all keep that shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. My moms don't want it neither because they did a good job of getting their own. All right? Reparations to me has always meant to go out and take it. All right? We know the American way. The American way is there's no crime committed unless you get caught. Okay? Learn how to play your position and feed your family, man. We in America, these fucking illegal migrants got it. They came over here and robbed the country right up under our watch. And what the fuck did y'all do? Sat around talking about some reparations. Yo, black people is lost. It look like black people is waking the fuck up. That's what it looks like to me. And if you're on the opposite end of that, you're on the opposite end of me. Okay? I don't have no time for that. Okay? All that appealing to my skin. The fuck my skin gotta do? Man, listen, man, throw some white paint on the motherfucker and that skin gonna change colors. Okay? Stop race hustling, man. You looking pathetic. The more y'all kick that shit, the weaker you look. The more dumb you are. You feel me? The more you talk about black people's delusional and all this other disrespectful, disparaging shit, okay? The more we don't hear you. All right? The more you fight for welfare and all that other ghetto goofy shit, the more we don't hear you. Okay? So we waking the fuck up.
As an example,
I've been woke up. I've been waking these niggas up for the last 10 years. Okay? I was out here talking that conservative shit when y'all thought something was weird about a black man talking it. Let's not act like we stupid now.
To illustrate the difference between men and women and why in this new culture, and it doesn't matter if you're a federal employee, it does
Texas in the building early. Salute. Daisy.
Matter if
Melissa.
You are laid off from private equity and all of these other private companies or a publicly traded company, whatever it is.
Texas, you know what I'm saying? If you want to hit the link, I'm gonna if anybody want to hit the link, I'm gonna put it on the community wall. But you always welcome for this type of conversation. You already know.
Women are going
Big 713
to have a tough time segmenting themselves and really creating a narrative and an audience, in my opinion. And I'm sure that she has a couple different people that may tune into her show if she decides to go independent. But I can't imagine anybody hiring Joy Reid.
Oh, I'm about to get somebody mad on this show.
Just gonna have to go and get a regular job, or I don't know what her personal life is, and I don't like to dig into people's personal lives. But either a job or lean into a husband or lean into her husband. If she has a husband, she just gonna have to do it because this woman is absolutely.
Yo, Anton is funny as a motherfucker, bro. This dude is savage, man. He's well spoken. You might think that something is nice about this dude, but ain't nothing nice about Son. Son to give it to you.
Absolutely horrific as far as being an on-air talent. I don't even think that she reads the scripts that they give her well, but let's continue to deep dive into it. The 7 p.m. program hosted by Trump critic Reid, and who put her on primetime? Who put her in a 7 p.m. slot?
That part.
That's just despicable. Reid 56 will be replaced by a new panel show featuring co-host Alicia Menendez.
They got them a Mexican up in that joint. Hello.
Michael Steele, Simone Sanders Townsend. The New York Times reported. So they're going to go with a panel show. They should have came in.
Alicia Menendez, Michael Steele, Simone Sanders Townsend. The New York Times has reported, citing insiders.
Hollered at Anton from AntonDaniels.com and said, you know what? We need to switch things all the way up and go with a completely off-script conservative person to save the network.
I ain't gonna lie, Joy Reid would make a nice McDonald's drive-through lady. You wanna know why? Because it looks like she at least combs her fucking head. You know what I mean? Some of these broads, anyway.
I could have saved y'all network in a 7 p.m. slot, but neither here nor there. The final episode of Reid show, the readout.
I still believe that she will be at the window patting her head like, what did you say? You want what do? Yeah, knock him off right off that high stool. And so,
which I look forward to seeing what her narrative is. Will air sometime this week, ending a mainstay of MSNBC's lineup for the past 5 years, according to the Times. Look at Joy Reid. Jesus Christ. Goes on to say it marks the first large-scale.
Yeah, double tap screen, get the likes up. I'm about to have to turn it up. We trying to get in the short feed right now. If we've been up here 25 minutes and we not hundreds of motherfuckers in here, yeah, that means we not in the short feed. So I need everybody double tap the screen, get the likes up, right? Share the video if you can. Share it on Facebook. If y'all got a Facebook, share it over there. Yeah, and double tap the screen. Yeah, let's get in the algorithm, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get in the algorithm. All right. Salute, Carlos. Thank you, man.
Shakeup by MSNBC's new president, Cutler, since she took over the liberal network earlier this month, because they're bleeding money and they're absolutely losing their net worth, similar to what's happening over there at CNN. But MSNBC is worse. Reid, one of the most prominent Trump bashers in the mainstream media, has been a long-serving anchor at the network, hosting a weekend talk show, AM Joy, since 2016, before being named anchor of the 7 p.m. slot in 2020. I hope you saved your money, baby girl. She has made it.
Nobody wants to hear that shit no more. They'll make you think it's something else. They putting pressure on MSNBC. Listen, man, MSNBC is out of here too.
Series of infamous.
They're cutting fat.
Infamous rants in recent months, including telling Trump supporters to make your own dinner at Thanksgiving, saying they should suffer the consequences of your votes. And anybody that actually wants
the same way, Playboy. I'm the same way. And that's why I go to channels like Cuba, Del Bronx, you know what I'm saying, and Black to the P. Salute to them. So I could get that, they're heavy, they're the opposite of this. So I get a lot of information over
the YouTube channel of MSNBC. Could see that Joy Reid was absolutely losing as far as any kind of visibility and any kind of real audience that was tuning in and making sure that they stayed loyal to the network, courtesy of her. She wasn't bringing in any new viewers.
Yeah.
Her views was
Lansky, what's wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with you, bro? Come on, man. I got this picture up that Lansky just sent me, man. This is disrespectful, man. Why would he send me this in the middle of the show? I gotta show it to y'all.
It's going down, and we are in a dog-eat-dog world. We are in a world where, regardless of whether you're liberal or conservative, that if you are not putting up numbers, baby.
Matter of fact, I'm not.
If you are not entertaining, if you cannot hold an audience, if the people don't rock with you, if you continue to go on these rants, which is basically torpedoing the network, then you are going to be, and that's what we mean by eliminating DEI hires. She came in at a time where it was most popular for you to get into DEI, right in the pandemic, right before they stole the election, in my opinion. And so they kept her on the network thinking that somehow, some way, people were going to continue to go against Trump, when in reality, the majority of Americans agreed with Trump. Even Democrats that don't even realize that Democrats of yesteryear is not the same Democrats of today. And I think that that's a lot of the young people. She's not bringing in the men. She's not bringing in audiences 18 through 34. They don't understand the culture. And I think that amidst this shakeup, you're going to continue to see heads roll. Now, I don't know anything about Becky that came over and took over next month. And so I'll have to do a little bit of research on that. But I am absolutely in.
My son said Becky. I don't know about. Oh, man. Come on, son.
Agreement. Actually, I'm in disagreement. I think they should have kept Joy Reid on so that they can continue to torpedo the ratings and lose money. But obviously, everything is a business, and nothing is spared, including trying to create. I wonder if Al Sharpton and all of their
y'all don't know this dude, man. He's happy about this like a motherfucker.
Their people are going to protest MSNBC and turn their backs against them now that Joyless Reid And Jasmine Crockett can no longer go onto the platform in order to say all of the rhetoric and the negative things that they need to say about Trump and all of the rest of the Republicans and conservatives and all of the values, and continuing to stand up for the LGBTQ community and also on that protest.
Oh man, double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up, man. I'm just starting, man. I got these three broads. I don't know. They must be some woke chicks. They decided to fight. Like it was like 3 women against 1 dude, and they wanted to box and shit. Crazy. I'm
Let me say, Meg, I want to salute you. I think that you are an inspiration. I love people like you. I think that your story need to be told and heard. I absolutely appreciate you sharing and jumping on the panel and having this conversation because I love people like you, bro. I think that you are the backbone of what make people great. And I just want to say I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you for sharing your story. I appreciate you for turning your life around. And I love you, man. I love what you're talking about.
That's one perspective.
Matt May, didn't Jim Jones and the murder your mans and take your clothing line? Why you don't talk about how Jim Jones and the murdered your mans and took your clothing line?
Breaking. Jim Jones shot me in my fucking head and murdered my friend.
I'll tell y'all niggas, right? Watch what you say, because certain shit is getting back. And y'all niggas that's running y'all mouth, the Mac Main and all the rest of that, watch what you say.
And run him out to you. It looks like you got a bullet hole in you, brother. Salute to everybody that's here. Let's go.
In agreement with trying to make sure that women can desecrate their bodies and eliminate.
All right. Salute to Anton Daniels. Subscribe to Anton Daniels. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see these 3 big brawls get beat up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they deserve it. Getting in the ring with a dude for in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Even if the dude is a little skinny dude, you gotta remember that's a man. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with these mooks. You know, they might look a little feminine and all that, you know what I mean? But you start talking to them, what are you talking about? Leave me alone. Hey, nigga. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Oh, so now you a mister. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Fighting 2 men. Now, let's see. I already know what's going to happen. Can y'all guess what's about to happen right here? And then I'm gonna be fair, because equity, inclusion, and delusion never works in any situation. It's only about merit. But they wanted to put women against.
Why wouldn't put, man?
These men.
I don't even feel right punching on a woman like this. I'll knock one of these broads out.
And watch.
Serious, man. You know what I mean? Like, you got to put a cornrow, a strong joint with cornrows, a white joint with like cornrows and a Black Lives Matter shirt on. Throw 3 of them joints in the ring with me. You know what I mean? I might sling a punch or something, but it just generally feels wrong. You're going to take it easy on the broad. You know what I mean? They bones is built different. It's like, yo, I could punch your shoulder out of place, shorty. What are you doing?
Watch what happened. And then we're going to see one.
And by the way, let me ask you something. Who do you think will win in the fight between a grown man? How many 5-year-olds do you think you could take out in one hit, one sitting? You know, because that's how I think about it, like fighting 3 women. I would, I'll send them to the store. You know what I'm talking about? But how many 5-year-olds could you beat at one time? I think I could take about at least 20, 26 or 27 of them. You know what I'm saying? 5-year-olds, just random. You know what I'm saying? But how many do you think you could take?
Where they put amateurs against pros, and I think it's worse. But let's watch.
You'll get tired after knocking them little dudes out. Boom, 1, 2, 3, kick one over here. You know what I'm saying? You trip over one, that's a wrap. They get up on you, they pile up on you, it's a wrap.
All the equity, inclusion, and delusion people out here, let women fight against men and see what happened. Roll it.
Băieții, sunteți pregătiți? Luptați!
Wow. Cine a sărit pe Adriana?
SA doing her end. SA is beating her up.
Costiga a sărit pe Denis.
He's kicking. Oh, man.
Denis a este la pământ, celelalte 2 fete pe per
They backslapping them. Do you think they have sex after this? I'm just asking. Yo, he's like really duffing her. Like punch two of them at one time. How much money did they get, man? Yo, they are beating these girls up. They about to slam her. Yo, this is too funny. Why would they do this shit? Yo, why would they do this? Look at S.A. He got an MS-13 tattoo on his chest. What do you think he was going to do? He whooped her ass.
Yeah.
Look, you know, of course they're going to try to cheat. Come on, man.
Albastro.
A lot of Democrats do, too. They don't know when they lost. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's get ready. She tried to hit him from the back and he ducked it. Oh, child! They throwing haymakers. Oh, he just giving it up. Oh, he punching all in her titties and shit. He kicked her in the uterus. I think she got a baby leg hanging out. Look, they proud of their work too. Look.
Decizia appartiene consuli Albastro.
Oh my God.
Yo, they want a little bag beating these chicks up.
And these dudes look like randos. They don't even look like they fighters, I don't think. They were whooping them women like it was going out of style. Now, I'm not for domestic violence, but if you decide you want to get in the ring with men.
All right, let's get into that money because somebody told me fake news. You know what I'm saying? It was on Facebook, man. One of my people, one of my black friends, you know what I'm saying? I was in jail with this nigga. He like, man, that's propaganda, dang. Well, two of my homeboys said this. One of my other homeboys, he was in jail too. He just wasn't in jail with me.
Director of the FBI. We are proud to announce that the president will host his first
equal rights, equal lefts, and uppercuts.
Official cabinet meeting here at the White House next Wednesday, February 26th.
Eve, salute, baby.
In just 4 weeks, President Trump
Tony Skrilla, salute.
Has already hosted the leaders of Israel, Japan, Jordan, and India. And next Monday, the president will host France's President Emmanuel Macron. And on Thursday, the UK Prime Minister.
I don't know why they so scared of this woman, man. She gives them the fucking chills for some reason. Now it says President Trump and Elon Musk want to give Americans $5,000, right? We know the story. We talk about saving money. You know, saving money causes what? A surplus. Said they saved about $50 billion. He's trying to get it to a certain number. I don't know if it's $1 trillion or whatever. But assuming that he meets his quota. So all of this fighting that you're talking about, you know, like it seems like we're celebrating people losing their job. It don't seem like that. It seems like that's what you're saying, but it doesn't seem like that's what we're doing in reality. What we're doing in reality is spotlighting the news, the real news, not the bullshit that you're talking about.
Minister Keir Starmer will visit the White House as well. As you all know, over the past month, the president has taken questions from the press, all of you, nearly every single day, sometimes on multiple different occasions in the same day, on any topic any of you wish to talk about. President Trump set the tone on this approach immediately when he took more than 12 times the questions in his first few hours in office, as Joe Biden did in his entire first week. Yesterday, we hosted a local media row here at the White House with television.
Wait, let's go back for a second, right? Because some people don't understand why. Because they're making it seem as if we just celebrate the fact that they're firing people, right? Let me show you the reason why people are getting fired, goofies, all right? And why the DOGE was created. Now, let's not get it twisted. DOGE, there was a version of DOGE in place already. I'm not going to explain it to y'all again, but it was, okay? They just fixing up what was already there, right?
The new Department of Government Efficiency, which you may have heard about, DOGE. which is now waging war on government waste, fraud, and abuse. And we've begun the largest deregulation of industries and other things. It's proper deregulation that has ever done. I lead the way on my first 4 years. We did more deregulation than any other president.
Let's get to the list of the spending.
But it's much better. They said, do you want to let the president? I said, why not?
Okay.
$1 billion for Mozambique migrants.
Let's get to it. I know you heard it already, but I'm gonna give y'all a reminder that we're not just picking on people and we're not just celebrating that somebody's losing their fucking job, stupid.
Migrants and social response and governance investments in Africa, $520 million. Right? It's much better. They said, do you want to let the president? I said, why not? You think Biden would do that? I don't think so. $520 million was given for a consultant to do ESG, that's environmental, social.
Oh, let me just say something to Viral Vision, salute. I don't know if she was a DEI hire. You know what I'm saying? According to Anton Daniels, she was. But, you know, I think she was too. I think she just fit the bill because she never had the talent. She only was famous for disrespecting Trump.
And governance investments in Africa, $520 million, $25 million to promote biodiversity, conservation, and social responsibility behavior in the country of Colombia, $25 million, $40 million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants. They have no place in particular they were thinking of. There is no location. The money was sent out, but they have no idea where it's going. $42 million for social and behavior changes in Uganda, and $10 million for Mozambique medical male circumcision. People that want to be, or have to be circumcised in Mozambique. $14 million for improving public procurement in Serbia. $400
millions to turn Jamaica gay.
$186 million.
Marley twisting in his grave.
To consortium for elections and political process strengthening, which $22 million was for inclusive participatory political process.
J.G. Wentworth, that's what that commercial is.
In Moldova. And $21 million going to my friend, Prime Minister Modi in India, for voter turnout. We're giving $21 million for voter turnout in India. What about us? I want voter turnout too, Governor. $29 million to strengthen the political landscape in Bangladesh. Went to a firm that nobody ever heard of. Got $29 million. They got a check. Can you imagine? You have a little firm, you get 10,000 here, 10,000 there. And then we get $29 million from the United States government. There are 2 people working in that firm. 2 people. I think they're very happy. They're very rich. They'll be on the cover of a very good business magazine pretty soon for being great scammers. $20 million for fiscal federalism and $19 million for biodiversity in Nepal, and $47 million also for improving learning outcomes in Asia. Asia got a lot of money. $50 million plus another $50 million for condoms for Hamas.
Condoms.
$50 million, it worked out so well, they gave another $50 million a little bit later. Condoms, $100 million for Hamas. We're also uncovering outrageous incompetence and fraud in the Social Security, and I read this last night. So, Governor,
I mean, when the fuck do y'all start scratching your head? When do you start your head saying something ain't right?
You're going to be bored hearing this, but you know, you never get bored because it's not possible to even believe it. So if you live 100 years, it's a long time.
They're not mad at them sending money to fucking Jamaica to turn them gay and $100 million to Hamas for condoms, but they mad if we get a stimulus check. This is crazy. $5,000 ain't shit.
That they had millions and millions of people.
But it beats a blank.
Because they have like 10 million people in the Social Security living. But let's go over over 100. So now you're more than
Easily
100.
say, you know what, we're going to take that money and put it into the education system so we can, turn out some really smart kids. Because right now, it don't look like that's what we have. It looked like the goofy shit is taking over in the schools.
Years old. We have 4.7 million Social Security numbers, people from the age of 100 to 109. So if you're 100 to 109, we have 4.7 million people on our Social Security rolls, right? Well, that's a lot of people. I knew one guy was 100. The great Lenny Litt, when he was a builder in Manhattan, he lived to 100.
So calm. He's saying it's so calm, but it's so disrespectful. This shit is disgusting, bro. They see everything else but the truth.
103, you knew him. He was one of the greatest builders. He was so happy. He was the reason he lived. He loved building. He'd build a building a year, right? Never had a problem. You knew Lenny Litt when I would think of it, all right? He was a great guy and got along with everybody. He got along with Democrats, Republicans. Everybody loved Lenny. When he died, it was a bad day for New York, I'll tell you. He was a great guy. But he lived to 103, 104 because he just loved his business. He was designing a new building at 103, and that was the end of it. He didn't quite get the design finished. But
absolutely, Sarah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, it's a guesstimation of it. But if you look at the amount that he said that he wants to save before he starts issuing that money out, it makes sense.
Yeah, 3.6 million people aged 110, substantially older than good old Lenny. From 110 to 119, you have
money laundering. That's right. And you start to think, why do y'all want so many condoms over there for?
3.6. These are the people on the rolls.
Are you over 45 and don't have life?
Right. $5 for every American is 1.75 trillion. You know what I'm saying? They saying, what I read was something about $2,500 for each person that files taxes in the house.
Now we're looking to see whether or not they've been paid, because if they've been paid, then just using those numbers to take out the money, all the money that's paid to those people. 3.47 million people from the age of 120 to 129. 3.9 million people age 130 to 139. 3.5 million people age 140 years old to 140.
Who the fuck is 140 years old on this earth?
49 years old. I think this is the case for Pam. I think I might give you this, Pam. Just you can have it. In fact, I will. 1.3 million from age 150. There's 1.3 million people they're saying are alive.
Well, that makes sense, Mary.
And receiving.
But I doubt that Mozambique is sending us $100 million to control any one of our issues that we have, especially the fentanyl problem that we have in America. Salute to you.
Social Security. Now, that's the only thing we're checking. Are they receiving it? Because if they're receiving it, that makes it much worse. If they're not receiving it, that just makes it incompetent. They shouldn't be on the rolls. And the only thing good about this is that when we take all these people off the rolls, and we have tremendous fraud underneath, people that are 80 and 60 and 50 and everything else. But this is really incredible. 1.3 million from 150 to 159, and over 130,000 people are on the roll.
Oh, Debbie's crazy. I identify as being 175. That's hard. I like that. I identify with being that same age. Where the fuck is my money? Okay.
Of Social Security over the age of 160 years old, including 1,039 people between the ages of 220 and 229. So we have, think of that, we have 1,039 people who are 220 years old to 229. We have one person at 200.
It's bullshit, okay? It's BS. But look, salute to Trump. But sometimes Trump, Trump got such a crazy team, man, that you really want to get into what his team is saying, because unless you make him mad, he's just going to say the same. He's just going to state facts. You got to get Trump active. He's a Gemini, man. He's bored otherwise, right? All right, but Karoline Leavitt, Oh man, she been coming in hard these last couple of weeks. Let's check it out. She takes on the Q&A at CPAC, right? Let's see what happens. Bro, it's hard.
Okay, so is this your first
Where my girl Toasty at? I can't wait to Toasty get outside and get active too.
time at CPAC?
This is not my first time at CPAC. In fact, last year when I was at CPAC, we were on the campaign trail with President Trump.
Yep.
I was doing Media Row, and I was pregnant with my child. I was wearing this big blazer, and now I have a 7-month-old baby, and we're at the White House. So it's been a good year.
Well, for me, it's an honor to be with you and be able to interview you. I do feel you're kind of like my kid's sister. And I do know that blondes have more fun because my younger sister is also blonde. But, I got to ask you, we're 31 days into this administration, this historic Trump administration. What's the president's mood?
Jubilant, excited, exhilarated, and defiant. And the president is not backing down. We've seen judges in courts acting like judicial activists. We have Democrats who are hooting and hollering outside of empty federal office buildings because we want to simply cut fraud, waste, and abuse from our federal government. And we are not going to be deterred. The president will not be deterred. He is going to continue moving forward, delivering on the promises he made. And look at 30 days, the golden age of America has begun, and we're just getting started.
All right, give an insight into, when you walk into the Oval Office, President Trump is there. He presses his button to get his Diet Coke, which is one of the coolest things. And then he sometimes will ask you, do you want
I identify as a so suck it.
one too? And so, and you really don't say no, even if you don't like Diet Coke, guys. I'm sorry, you don't say no. But
true.
when he comes to you and he says, Karoline, this is what we need to say. I mean, give us an insight as to one of those instances that you can recall that you were like, wow, okay, he's really in charge. We got to get this done.
Yeah. I mean, every single day. The president.
Okay, we don't have a lot of people here right now, so I want to share with y'all. Let's go on a quick break. This is actually just a 2-minute clip that I wanted to show y'all. And it's about a lion and a dog. I don't know which one I am. I don't know if I'm the lion or the dog, but it's one. I think I almost cried looking at this. I don't know if it's manufactured, but fuck it. It just shows I have a heart. Double tap the screen. Get the likes up.
Who says animals can't form lifelong friendships? Sometimes the most unexpected bonds remind us of the incredible power of love and loyalty. This lion and dachshund didn't just grow up together. They became inseparable friends, proving that true connection knows no boundaries. When Bone Digger was born, his future seemed uncertain. A rare bone disease.
Y'all know I got tricks up my sleeve, but I don't want y'all to think that this dog somehow gets this lion pregnant or anything. I want y'all to stick around, okay? It's really a nice story. I'm not just lying this time, okay? I know I do a lot of lying on this channel, but today I'm being truthful and honest.
Made his legs weak and left him unable to run.
Yeah, Bone Digger is the lion's name. Yeah.
No boundaries. When Bone Digger was born, his future seemed uncertain.
Wait for it.
Rare bone disease made his legs weak and left.
Lansky's always trying to blow something up, man. He can't just, Yeah, Lansky's just trying to blow stuff up now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the lion name is Bone Digger, okay? That's not why I'm showing this, all right? I'm not showing. I don't want people to think that this.
Him unable to run or hunt. He would never survive in the wild. The lion cub was given a safe enclosure to live in, but he remained shy and wary of others, spending his days in solitude. Everything changed when Milo, a brave little dachshund, wandered into Bone Digger's enclosure. The tiny dog seemed to sense the cub's vulnerability. Milo began.
Weird how MAGA only cites Trump, Elon. William, you gotta don't say the whole effing word. Mask it. She says, weird how baseless TV. Where are sources? People can see the facts. The spokesperson just told you what was real. Like when y'all said that they were going to cut welfare and Section 8 and all that other stuff, y'all said that, right? And then we showed his press secretary saying something different. That's the source. Do you want us to physically go find something to read? Mary? Weird how Making America Great only cites Trump / Elon or baseless TV interviews. That was a press conference I just showed you. We do a lot of that. Salute to you, Mary. You always just, here, check it out. This is what I'm going to show. I'm going to show y'all something about these people, right? They like to just type, talk. But when it comes down to breaking things down, here you go. Mary, see that StreamYard link? I love to see sources aside from Trump saying something. Source as to what? Source of what? Look, let me put the link on my community wall. If anybody wants to join the panel, like Mary, you can just go to my community wall, go to the channel, go to the community wall, and you're going to see a StreamYard link. Then you can get up on stage and you can explain to me what you're talking about. And if you're just talking to the chat or you're just talking and want to hear yourself, then fine. Enjoy the show. But the link is pinned on the community wall. And then you can get up here and you want to talk. You know what I'm saying? Because the source for what? What source do you need? You know what I mean? Like what source? I mean, do you want me to provide it for you? I'll help you out. I'll tell you, man. But that's the link right there. You can get up on stage. Trust me. And I might embarrass your ass if you don't. I'm just warning you before you get up here. I won't move the goalpost. I'll let you say anything you have to say. But as soon as you ask me a question and I complete that for you, I'm gonna roast you after that. Just letting you know. Okay? This is Sunday and this is not church. Even though we do God's work, okay? Fuck wrong with y'all. But I'll call them, bud. Don't worry, DOGE ain't reliable already. They ain't reliable already, or they ain't reliable already. It's two different ways. The link is clickable. You just can't click it from the chat. I just told you what to do. I told you go to the community wall and hit the StreamYard link. And you don't have to show your face, just like a regular phone call. You just hit the camera and it stops the camera, and then you just hear your audio. You know, like I do this. This is what you'll see. You see an avatar. Okay. My name Mac Lee. Melissa, how could the truth not be reliable? The truth. What I need to write it in the book and then quote it out of the book for you? Would show me something that goes against what I'm saying. Jeremiah, salute. I wish people had such high expectations for the politicians the past 4 years. We could just go with that. And I just swear it was crickets out here. Oh, yeah. All right, now we're about to go back down the rabbit hole. Okay, let me finish telling y'all about Bone Digger. You know what I'm saying? Now, all right, and we'll get back to the comments in a little while, man. Right now, I got to entertain. We're at the hour mark.
But he remained shy and wary of others, spending his days in solitude. Everything changed when Milo, a brave little dachshund, wandered into Bone Digger's enclosure.
Milo, an annoying little fucking dog. You know what I'm talking about? But I love dogs, though.
Dog seemed to sense the cub's vulnerability. Milo began visiting him daily, gently nudging him to play. At first, Bone Digger was hesitant, but Milo's persistence paid off. Before long, the cub greeted him with excited growls, and their unusual friendship began to bloom.
Do y'all think that the lion is going to eat the dog or not? If y'all think that the lion is going to eat the dog, type 1. I can tell you nobody's definitely getting pregnant.
As Bone Digger grew into a powerful adult
definitely no one's getting pregnant.
Lion, his bond with Milo only grew stronger. The dachshund became his constant companion, even helping him clean his teeth after meals by licking away food scraps. Despite their dramatic size difference, Milo remained unshakably confident, and Bone Digger treated his tiny friend with surprising gentleness. They played together, napped side by side, and showed a connection that left everyone in awe. But their friendship faced a heartbreaking challenge. As Bone Digger grew, some feared that one wrong move from the 500-pound lion could harm the little dog. For safety, Milo was taken away. The impact on Bone Digger was immediate. The once lively lion became...
You know, Africans know how to calm lions down. Motherfucker sound like Akon.
Came quiet and withdrawn, barely eating.
Well, yeah, fuck this lion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that lion, they took his dog away from him, and then he started stressing out, you know what I'm saying? Then he brought the dog back, and he came back to life. End of the story. All right, don't tap screen. Let's get the likes up. All right, yeah, fuck. Because the Leos be lying like a motherfucker, right? Some lying ass Leos. You Leo? Get in the chat. Put your L's in the chat. Go ahead, Leos. Bunch of you lying motherfuckers. Go ahead. Bipolar. Y'all came to be entertained. You ain't come here to get your fucking degree. You didn't come here to get the collection plate passed around, although we do God's work, okay? I talk about whatever I want. I go in direction. If you sense it, I don't give a fuck.
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray has powder to absorb moisture. Use it every day to feel fresh, dry, and confident. FDS.
Leo I met was devious. But also, I can't say what I want to say about the women. Leo women, it's different. Jeez. But the rest, yeah, but they stay liars. They're liars. They will lie to you and cry to you. Oh, God. Leos will lie to you with tears in their eyes. Some devious motherfuckers. Salvador in the building. Salvador Benitez. That's my fucking brother. What y'all talking about? I'm tripping. God's word. You know what I'm talking about? Joyless Reid.
Gotten calls from people I've had. But at this point, I'm going to offer some unsolicited advice to everybody listening. Y'all listen, I have gotten calls from people. I've had conversations from people who are literally freaking out right now. I mean, they're freaking out.
Heard Ferguson is crazy.
And we are back, y'all. Good Sunday. Thank y'all for watching today, y'all. Go ahead and hit the like button.
Oh, shit, Ming, Ming is here. Oh, shit, Ming is up. I thought Ming would be at church, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I thought you would be at church. All right, but you're not. You're here. Geminis lie all the time. Geminis don't lie. I never met one Gemini that ever lied, bro. Geminis be lying like a motherfucker. Hey, yo, do Geminis lie a lot? I think so. I think Geminis have a good way of masking things up. Not like them Scorpios. I wonder what Meek Mill sign is. Hold on, let me go look that up. Meek Mill birthday. Let's see. Meek Mill birthday. And before y'all start trying to roast Meek Mill, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, he's a Taurus. I'm gonna tell you his birthday right now. Bing, drum roll. Yeah, he's aggressive. I never met a bull that was in the cage though. I seen him in the bull pen, but never in the bull cage. Yeah, he's born May 6, 1987. Meek Mill, gangster rapper. Hops in cages on the side. That's some freaky shit, man. Only thing that can make you jump in the cage like that is Molly, man. Have y'all ever took Molly? MDMA? That shit will have you jump in the cage and lick the bars. You dig? Only Molly can make. This ain't cocaine. By the time he took a sniff and he would have went down and took his clothes off and Ming said his butt. No, who said his butt cheeks was holding the gate closed? Somebody said his butt cheeks was keeping the gate closed. That's a lie. Because the entrance to the gate is next to his face. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Molly do this. Molly will have you up in there shitting, pissing, you know what I'm saying? And making love to the holes. I'm telling you. You know this is Molly because there's no lock on the cage. This is voluntary. Cage wasn't bought with a animal in mind. Cage was bought with a. I'm surprised it don't got fur in it. You know what I'm saying? Padded fucking gates. Jesus Christ. They couldn't get a cage bigger than this shit. Whether you wanted to take a nap. Most women wouldn't let you put them in a cage. But Molly, I ain't gonna lie. That Molly hit different, man. Yeah, Molly can make the motherfucker in the cage. That old school Molly, what? That shit Future and them was rapping about, that shit'll make your ass jump up in the cage, bro. Come on, man. Not me, but somebody. Let me tell you one thing. If I ever did find myself in a cage like this, I would at least know he should have put his tongue through the gate and opened up the latch. These niggas is in the penthouse doing this freaky shit right here, man. This is crazy, bro. So like I said, 1,000 times, I don't know if this is actually like Meek Mill. You know what I mean? I don't think so. I pray it's not. And if it is, I even with the possibility that this might be, needless to say, I took all that Meek Mill shit off out of my car. You know what I mean? And I didn't even try to like delete the song. I just broke the whole USB. Just stomped the USB. I was like, yo, Meek Mill might be on this shit. All my sons listen to that shit. Hold on, wait a minute. Diddy, I thought you was finished. What? Meek Mill? Wait till Trump catch your ass. It's going to be over, papi.
Victims become predators. Look at Usher. Ain't no doubt in anybody's mind that Usher is a victim. Yet, he cannot explain.
I like y'all to see my face when I'm robbing you. Okay? Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. You're now what the Mac mean. True story show, baby.
Oh, y'all haven't made me beg in a long time. Y'all have been great with that. I really appreciate it. It helps us bring you. Look at this image. This is the famous, the infamous Joy Reid. She's known for being an MSNBC host. Some people may call her a talking head.
I thought he was going to say ho. MSNBC ho.
The infamous Joy Reid. She's known for being an MSNBC host. Some people may call her a talking head, but whatever you call her, she definitely has to be recognized as one of the most prominent voices on the, let's say, left side of the aisle, the Democrat side, and one of the most prominent anti-Trump voices. Now, there is a saying, y'all, I didn't make it up, but I think that this saying,
like Black Arnold Schwarzenegger with that piece on the head on the right. Ron Burgundy in here. Why did he have a mini cage like that? That mini cage, it hit different, right? That's that mini. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is one of those cages that you see the Puerto Rican niggas back in the days. Every Puerto Rican nigga I know from my hood had birds. You know what I'm saying? But they put the bird cages was way bigger than this. They were like custom made. You know what I'm saying? This is a very small cage. That is correct, Ron Burgundy. That is correct. This is a medium size. Yeah, this is a medium. It's just medium. You know what I mean? I bet, I bet this wasn't even Diddy's idea. I bet this was not Diddy's idea. I bet this was Stevie J's idea. I like the show, man.
And should come into the conversation right now. The saying is go woke, you go broke. Now, y'all don't get mad at me, okay? Don't get mad at me for the saying. I'm just repeating it now. Why would I say that right now?
Ooh,
because Joy Reid, her show has apparently been axed, terminated, kaput. It's over. It's done. Apparently. Okay. Now I'm not celebrating this.
Black Afghanistan salute.
Bringing y'all the news. She is a prominent voice, and y'all know I've been covering Trump, the people who are for him, the people who are against him.
God, Swizzy, salute, baby, bro.
And if there's anybody who's against Trump, it's Joy Reid. But now she's apparently going broke, y'all. Let's take a look. Clown World says Joy Reid is done. MSNBC just axed her show after years of, baiting, pushing insane left-wing conspiracy theories, and dividing Americans. Turns out constantly calling everyone a racist isn't a winning strategy. Now, y'all, I am not endorsing this. I'm just telling you what these people had to say. Let's get some more official news about this and see exactly what happened here. Now, MSNBC chief plans evening shakeup, replacing Joy Reid and Alex Wagner. NBC's evening lineup may soon look quite different from what diehard viewers have come to expect. NBC Universal-backed cable network is expected to move the trio of Simone Sanders Townsend, Alicia Melendez, and Michael Steele to its 7 p.m. weekday slot, Tuesday through Friday, according to two people familiar with the matter. And the group on Mondays will lead 2 hours, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The move will have direct implications for Joy Reid, the anchor who currently fills 7 p.m. She is expected to host her last show on MSNBC this week. What's more, Alex Wagner, who has hosted weeknights at 9 p.m., save for a Monday night led by Rachel Maddow, is expected to be named a contributor, according to three people with knowledge of current talks. Wagner, who has been working as a correspondent across the U.S. during the first 100 days of the new Trump presidency, while Rachel Maddow anchors each day at 9, is unlikely to return to her weeknight slot, these people indicated. All right, y'all. So looks like MSNBC has a shakeup on its hands. So I'm going to pause here. I'm going to ask y'all, what do you think we can contribute this to? Because, of course, I'm covering it because this channel is covering the push and pull.
I think it's called a tribute. I got to get ready to get out of here. I got an emergency on my hands. Not really emergency. I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Probably see me out here on the YouTube streets. If you do, you do. Salute the Most Def, a.k.a. Moist Def, a.k.a. Most Definitely Moist. Mook Def, whatever you want to call him. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him. And as always, salute to the Africans. Y'all have a good day, man. I'll see y'all tonight.